We agree and think that really COP24 is the most important COP since Paris, because it's about how we implement the agreement. How do we reach the objectives of well below 2 degrees, pursuing efforts to 1.5 degrees. And one of the major challenges is time. There's a lot remaining to be done in these negotiations in the next 10 days, and we're hopeful that we will reach an ambitious outcome. Now, from our perspective, that outcome needs to reflect human rights and the commitment that states made to respect, promote, and consider their respective human rights obligations when taking climate action. So we've been working with states and advocating inclusion of human rights in the guidelines for implementation to ensure that climate action is about people and it's about putting people first. We work with a number of governments. We work with groups of governments as well. So the Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights has provided support to the Climate Vulnerable Forum in analyzing the question of 1.5 degrees versus 2 degrees. We're working with the Paris Committee on Capacity Building, and we're organizing an event on integrating human rights in climate action with the Paris Committee, which will take place on Friday of this week. And the 70th anniversary of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights is on the 10th of December, and we'll be organizing an event then bringing human rights activists and environmental human rights defenders to this space to put a human face on the impacts of climate change. A tremendous amount needs to be done to raise ambition. 21.7 million people on average each year are displaced by climate and weather-related disasters. The projections show that those figures will increase. There's impacts on water, there's impacts on food security. According to the World Bank, we could be looking at 100 million more people in extreme poverty if we don't take action to address climate change now. And so there's a really strong and compelling argument based on human rights that states have legally binding obligations to address climate change and to do so more ambitiously. And we've been making that case and will continue to make that case, working with states and civil society partners.